What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Ferdinand Bodybuilds. My name is Dwayne Stokes, and I am super excited to begin posting content on this account. This is going to be the first of many videos, but since it is the start, this is essentially just going to be a welcome to the channel, tell you a few things about what it's going to be about, tell you a few things about myself, and then lay the outline for this first series I'm going to be posting about, which is going to be 100 days of locking in every day, 100 days, no exceptions. So let's jump right in. So basically what this account is going to be is this account is going to be the documentation of my entire bodybuilding journey from start to finish. And so I'm 18 years old. I just graduated high school a month ago, and I'm officially starting bodybuilding training as of a month ago. And so starting right now from my first video up until I start competing and winning shows and hopefully becoming one of the big names in modern bodybuilding, this account's going to cover all of that. But I also, on like a broader spectrum, hope that I can use this account to encourage people to become the best version of themselves that they can possibly be, no matter what their goals are. And so whether that's, bodybuilding or strength training or powerlifting, running, even if it has nothing to do with sports or physical activity or the gym, I just want to encourage people to be the best them that they can be for themselves and for others. And with that journey comes this first official series that I'm going to be posting and following through on this YouTube account and on my Instagram as well. I might start a TikTok account, but essentially what this challenge is it's just a 100-day lock-in challenge. And so I'm sure some of you have heard of 75 hard. And so this is essentially, it's the same thing. It's just 25 days longer, and it's a little more personal and more specific to me. And so I'm going to be covering my nutrition, my cardio, my exercise, my other like daily minimums for self-improvement and stuff, because it's more than just a physical challenge. It's a mental challenge and a spiritual challenge to help you just become a better person all around, not just physically. So for starters, why do the challenge? Why put myself through 100 days of locking in and micromanaging every aspect of my life for this prolonged period of time? Well, essentially, I'm just trying to put my body in the best space possible to begin seriously putting on mass and developing it into what it needs to be in order to become a stage-ready package. And so I'm going to be trying to get as shredded as I possibly can through this next 100 days and just really chip away at my body fat and get to a really good baseline starting point to where I can start putting on some serious mass. And then also I'm going to use this time to get closer in my relationship with God and get closer in just becoming like mentally strong and read a lot of, self-improvement like stoicism books in order just to help myself become more well-rounded as an individual. So let's start with my daily minimums. These are the things that I'm going to be doing every single day, regardless of the circumstances, in order to keep myself locked in on this challenge every single day. And so number one, I'm going to take 10,000 steps every single day, no matter how I gotta get them, so I can keep my cardio up and make sure I stay in that caloric deficit so I can get shredded. Goal number two is make sure I follow my meal plan strictly. I'm gonna log everything down to the gram, no exceptions, nothing left out, and make sure I meal prep and just put myself in the best possible situation in the kitchen so that everything else just falls right into place. And lastly, and most importantly, is I'm gonna make sure I read my Bible and set aside 15 minutes for the Lord every single day so that I can grow my relationship with Him and just help myself become better in that aspect of my life. And next is my goals, the three big things that I want to accomplish by the end of this 100 days. Number one, I want to be at 10 or below 10% body fat, and at that point I should have visible abs, which is obviously my main goal, but just to keep it broad, 10% body fat maximum. My second goal is to read 5 to 10 self-improvement books, such as, I have one right here actually, real quick. It's called The Essential Stoic. It's got writings from Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. It's just about, just mental hardening and just making sure that you can make the best out of every situation, no matter the circumstances. And then my third goal is 18-inch arms. And so I hopefully through this shredding phase, I can continue to eat enough calories and enough carbs and just give my body enough fuel so that I can use the fat that I have on my body right now to just to build more muscle and just help my body become bigger while getting more shredded. And so that's an inch and a half roughly in 100 days. It's going to be hard, but I do think it's certainly doable as long as I do everything else very precisely. So real quick, let's break down the nutrition aspect of the whole thing. And so currently I'm 6'1", 225 pounds, and my cutting calories, according to the calculator for calories provided by the person running this 100-day challenge, is 3,140. That consisting of 236 grams of protein, 122 grams of fat, and 275 grams of carbs. And so I believe that if I follow that regimen strictly and make sure I hit all my macronutrients every day, and then combine that with quality sleep, good cardio, and just helping everything else to fall into place, such as like my meal spacing, then I definitely think that accomplishing all my goals is possible. But it's all going to start in the kitchen, because if I can't lock in the kitchen, then nothing else is going to show for it. Alrighty, so for now that is all I have on the 100-day lock-in challenge and just kind of the basis of my account. I just wanted to kind of use this video to kind of get myself out there and start this whole content creating journey with you guys. I just want to leave a positive message of encouragement for you guys before I leave. I want to encourage you that if you're thinking about starting content, no matter what it is, whether it's fitness or video games or cooking or whatever it is you're interested in, if you have thought about starting content but you didn't want to because you're scared, just go ahead and go for it. I'm super nervous making this video. I've never done something like this before, putting myself on the internet like this, really. But I'm really excited. I think it can be something really great. And so I just encourage you that if you're thinking about doing this, just go for it. And if you're thinking about joining this 100-day lock-in challenge as well, look up Vince Wilkinson on Instagram or YouTube, and you can find the link to all his accounts, and you can find the link to the form for the 100-day challenge. It officially starts tomorrow, July 1st, but if you miss it, just start whenever you can, because 100 days is 100 days, no matter where you start from. And so I encourage you that if you are thinking about doing the challenge, do that as well. I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.